Zabracus here with Thirsty Thursday, and I don't remember what episode this is whatsoever, but I will figure it out for the title. But welcome to the magical weirdness of Thirsty Thursday, where I drink something and rant about something all at the same time. It's a hoot. And as always, I must remind people to drink responsibly. Only drink if you're of the legal drinking age and wherever you are. And again, don't go drinking and driving. Don't go drinking and hurting people. Drink responsibly. Drink respectfully. Don't overdo it. Okay, cool. So today, I'm going to be drinking Mama's Milk from Vernal Brewing Company. And it's an Imperial Milk Stout. I've actually had this one, I believe, once before. Sorry, my nose itches. It's actually super tasty. If you love milk stouts, it's a pretty solid one. Oh my gosh, my nose, this hair, itching nose. Cheers. So Vernal Brewing Company is actually local to Utah, in Vernal, Utah. They have actually quite a few, like, solid beers. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not really surprised, but I'm always happy when I find more local breweries that have good beer, because everyone's always like, oh, Utah's beer sucks because it's a lower percentage. Wine. But you know what? Despite all that, they still taste really amazing. So, there's that. Okay, very milky, very stouty, very smooth, delicious, chocolatey, coffee tasty, just a solid Imperial Milk Stout. Okay, and I know that you all are totally wondering what I'm going to be ranting about today. Oh, those came out of nowhere, as they always do. So today, I am going to be ranting about creepy crawlies. Bugs, insects, the things that crawl over you and people hate. But it's going to be more of a slightly positive light for some and a very negative light for others. So first, I'm going to start with spiders. Most people want to, like, run away screaming and burn down houses when they see a spider. And a lot of people have self-diagnosed arachnophobia. I love spiders. Well, most spiders. I got a perfect head. So, why I like spiders? Because they kill the bugs that I can't stand, which we'll go over in a bit. But in general, spiders will leave you alone if you leave them alone. They just want to build their little webs and crawl all over the place, hide in your clothes, hide in your wood piles, and essentially just mind their own business, doing good spider little things. They're more scared of you than you should be of them. Unless they're a black widow or a brown recluse or a hobo spider or a wolf spider or any of those other poisonous spiders that just want to murder you. Those spiders can die. I do not like those spiders. They're evil. They're evil. But all the other spiders, they can stay. Like, if I ever see a spider in my house, it's not allowed to live in my house. No, they don't get to live in my living quarters, no. But I will kindly just take them outside and they can live in their outside land happily, freely. Survival of the fittest spiders at that point. But again, they don't get to live in the house. And actually today I discovered that I have a spider friend living on my car my car side mirror. That's what they're called, side mirrors. And he's like weird looking. He's like orange and white and like speckled, and he's really neat, and he makes webs. He had like the most perfect web I have ever seen, and it was like on my mirror, my car mirror window. And whatever. And I named him Harold, and Harold is a trooper, let me tell you. So I've driven all over the town with Harold living on my mirror, and he just hangs on. Like, there have been multiple times where I'll, like, go around a corner and I'll just see him, like, fly on his little web, and, like, he'll have, like, disappeared from my view, and I'm like, oh my god, Harold, no! Hold on, Harold, hold on, don't die! then sure enough, he just like crawls back up his little web and then like curls into a little ball and survives. Harold is a survivor. Like, it's nuts. I'm actually going to relocate him though for his own safety and survival, because I don't think that many bugs are really going to go to that part of my car. I mean, yeah, bugs get killed on my car all the time, but that's different. So he's gonna be relocated to my garden gnome army. I think he'll have a lot better luck with catching bugs there and not almost dying at 70 miles per hour. So, but anyway, spiders are great. Bugs I hate, first and foremost, mosquitoes. I am literally covered in mosquito bites right now because every time I want to enjoy the warm summer nights, I get eaten alive by these monsters. Like, there is nothing good about mosquitoes. They do nothing but spread plague and disease and bite you and cause the most incessant itching that should not exist. They exist merely to annoy the living shit out of everything. I hate them. I hate them. Like, seriously, what good do they cause besides feeding other creatures? Like, that's all that they are good for, is being food for spiders and other bugs that eat them. That's it. But there's plenty of other bugs that those bugs can eat. So seriously, mosquitoes can just go die, and I wouldn't care. They can just all go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. I hate them. And the next most useless insect that I have ever encountered are wasps and hornets. See, bees, I love bees. Bees are so cute and like friendly-ish, unless, you know, you're threatening them. Then they will sacrifice their lives to defend their home. Like, bees are awesome. I love bees, and they can make honey. But wasps and hornets are evil. 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 They sting you, and they bite you, and they build nests even after you destroy them 50 times. Again, these creatures just exist to annoy us. What good do they do? None. Literally none. None. I hate them. I hate them so much. I like ladybugs. And those little roly-poly potato bugs, those are cute too. I used to play with those all the time as a kid. I probably accidentally killed way too many of them by trying to just like constantly poke them to make them crawl again, or poke them to make them go into their little balls. But they're so cute. I also really like ants. There have been multiple times when I'll just be in the middle of nowhere and I'll just see a bunch of ants and I will just sit and just watch them. Because ants are fascinating. Fascinating creatures. Like, there's a lot going on in their tiny little brains and like their weird little hive mind, and they are strong. Which is nuts. Like, they can carry things like, what, 100,000 times like their actual body weight? Like, what? I can't do that. You can't do that. Don't even try to tell me that you can do that, because I know you can't do that, because you're not an ant. Ants are cool. I don't like crickets or grasshoppers because they're just evil little bastards. In fact, there are these evil, evil, evil crickets in Madagascar that eat birds. Yes. Crickets that are locusts, I think they're locusts, that eat birds. They will, like, in their little season of coming out, like, hordes of them will, like, climb the trees to try to get these poor little baby birds. And I just feel so sad for them. I mean, the birds attack back, and so it's, like, a bird versus locust battle. And then when the locust dies, the other locusts eat that locust. Like, what? They are evil! Evil! They just eat. Again, but they do, I mean, but they're food for other animals, so, but again, we can just do without them, because, I mean, do you ever hear of, like, in biblical or, like, apocalyptic terms, like, legions of spiders, or legions of bees, or legions of ladybugs, just, like, annihilating people? No, it's fucking locusts. Because they're evil. And the lighting is going super weird in this because I'm realizing sometimes I'm super light, sometimes I'm not. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. Just go with it. I'm just multi-colorful. Probably because of my beautiful Artawig's wig. Let's see, what other insects are interesting or not? There's a lot. There's a lot of bugs out there. I like bugs. I dislike bugs. We have to have a symbiotic relationship for me to like them. Otherwise, they can just go die. That's all. So I'm gonna chug the rest of this. It's really hard to chug dark beers. And painful. But this is delicious. And now, this is where I remind you all to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and follow me on all the social medias that are listed below. The Facebook, the Twitter, the Snapchat, the Patreon, the blah 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 blah. There's like 1,000 of them. They're all listed down below. And a reminder, the Mill Monday is only happening once a month now. And August is Cultural Month, so send me something from your culture, and I will send you something from my culture. I have a whole array of things I am ready to send you guys, including funeral potatoes. And if you want to know what funeral potatoes are, that means you need to send me something from your culture so I can send you funeral potatoes. And so you only have like a week. Actually, you don't even have a week to send me them. But it's fine even if they arrive late. It'll be fine. Ugh, chugging beer makes me burp. Anyway, I need to figure out a theme for September. I'll figure it out, but it's okay. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will be headed to California land next week, midweek, for Comic-Con Palm Springs in Palm Springs, California, and then Long Beach Comic-Con the weekend after that, and I'll be in California during that entire week, going on lots of adventures, so stay tuned on all my social medias to check that out. My patrons on Patreon will get all of the best exclusive content, and guess what, guys? I can finally go live on Patreon a lot easier, so that's gonna happen a lot more often for my patrons. That's all.